okay, new project, new experiment. It's wildly hot outside. We are hitting 100-degree marks, 95 to over 100 degrees. Humidity is off the charts. I don't want to be out there. Plants don't want to be touched. So I'm inside playing around. I'm already thinking about, we had the solstice. So I'm moving more towards how am I going to survive next winter? What am I going to use? I'm wholly opposed to having lettuce trucked in from the Salinas Valley 2,200 miles away. And there should be a way we can grow lettuce to get us through winter. I love greens in the winter. So I got to thinking about it. I tried the bucket system, the tower, the growing tower, and it was horrible. I failed at it miserably. I got the pool noodles. I plugged in the pump. It shot water everywhere. I could never have it in the house. I don't know if I would ever have these in the house either, but I do work out here in the winter. So this is slightly heated. I keep it between 45 and 55. It's cold. But these are styrofoam fish boxes. My daughter lives in Alaska and she sends down once a year salmon. So I cannot bring myself to throw these away because they are not recyclable. And so I have like 6 of these up in the attic. And I thought, even if they work as insulation up in the attic, they're better than in the landfill. So I've kept them. And I thought about this for the longest time. And I thought, this should be a doable thing. So let's try with lettuce first. So here's what I ended up with. This is, what is this? A little AirTech pump. I got it at a big box store. It pumps water through this tube. This is an air check. And the air check just makes sure that the air flows that way and you never get water to wipe out your pump. For $11, I think it's a great investment. This was like $1.50. I can't remember what the hose cost me, but the tubing was not, it was fairly inexpensive. Then that goes down and there are these bubblers. This is an air stone and I have 2 of them in here. And so that gets set down and I just pop my tube out. So there we go. And you're aerating the water, which I really like. So what this is, I think these are maybe 3-inch cups. I don't know. I should probably check that out. Anyway, I ordered these. You can get them at a nursery supply. You can get them on Amazon. They're called net cups. And these just fit through the hole. And I used just my drill with a hole. I just cut it out with a hole. I don't even know what they call those. Anyway, it worked perfectly. Then inside the cup, I have clay pebbles. And these I got off Amazon, but they're called clay pebbles. And this is how they came. They're full of air and they absorb water, so they don't let your plants dry out. What I started the seeds in, it's called Root Riot. And these are a little more expensive than I normally would pay, but your only other option is rock wool. And I won't use rock wool, and these are compostable. Rock wool is not. So I like these. I don't remember what the bag cost me, but there are 100 of them in there. And then as the roots grow down into the water, I've added fertilizer to this. And I don't have any roots yet, but soon. And then I'll trim these down. The varieties of lettuce I have in here, Lola Rosa, which grows wonderfully outside. It's not doing so good in the hydroponics. I have Butter Crunch, Freckles Romaine, and Adriana, which they're all butterhead lettuces. Those are doing great. Lola Rosa is doesn't like the hydroponics, loves it outside though. So I think you have to find the varieties that work for you. I think this is a super cheap, super simple system to put together. I could drill 2 more holes, so the next one I will, and I could get 10 heads of lettuce in here. At that point, in 2 to 3 weeks, I would start another one. Um, and I think I'd probably have 4 of these going. And I'll probably be looking at a different light up system. I did put this on a cart so I could wheel it outside. If it were cooler out, I would definitely have this outside. But lettuce is not a 100-degree crop. It just doesn't like it. I don't like it. So, but I wanted to let everybody know this is the time to be playing around with this stuff, because I don't want to get to next winter and then go, oh, maybe I should start some lettuce, and then knowing this would fail. But this looks pretty good. I also have seen people use the PVC pipe. I have this. I didn't have to really buy too much of anything. The cups were cheap. The clay pebbles are a one-time investment. You wash them off every time you use them, and you can just keep reusing them over and over again. Same way with the net cups. Same way with the styrofoam cooler. Same way with the air pump. And I try to keep the air pump above where the water line is. And I love that it just fits right on the lip there. When I start rolling them in and out, I will duct tape this shut because you do get some sloshing action. And I think that would, and to fill it, I just pull one of these cups out and I can check the water supply. I can add my fertilizer. I don't think it gets any easier than this. This is like my speed. No, you're only, it's like a cordless drill. You could even do this with a knife. I think you could easily cut these out with a knife. But if you give it a try, let me know if it works for you. I've got a couple other hydroponic systems I'm fiddling around with. My daughter got me a garden, which I was really against when it was my Christmas present last year. It showed up on the front porch and it was in a giant box. And I thought, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. And as the winter went on, it grew massive amounts of vegetables. It's got an app. It's very high tech. I'm pretty low tech. I was really against it. Now that I lived with it all of last winter, and it comes with the light system installed, everything was on it. You have to make sure you keep it watered. The fertilizer, you just make sure you keep your fertilizer up. And we got a lot of vegetables. We got a lot of lettuce off of it. We got kale, we got sorrel, and there were flowers blooming. And I got to tell you, by the beginning of March, we had a really hard winter. We would come down in the morning, and at 6 o'clock, it's on a timer. It would be on, and it's really bright light. And we got to the point where we get up in the morning, and it was like we would find ourselves drinking coffee around this thing. And at night, when the lights went out at 10 o'clock, we would be like, oh, it's time to go to bed. So this thing had trained us, and we got food off of it. And so over the course of 3 months, I changed my thinking on it radically. But they are ridiculously expensive. I would never buy one for myself. I just thought they were just crazy expensive. And I hate stuff like that. So I thought this will work fine. And of course, I'm already looking at ways to work around so I don't have to buy their cups. And I'm looking for a kid with a 3D printer. I don't really want to buy a 3D printer, but I know there are lots of kids who do have them. I'm also looking at, I want to start my own seeds. I don't want them to tell me what I can grow. I would like to kind of fiddle around with it. The other thing I started noticing, I thought, I wonder if I could pick up another one, because if I had another one and these, I think I could grow enough to get us through winter. I started hunting around on Facebook, and a woman right down the road from me put the bigger model on. I have the 2 towers, put the bigger model on for $200. And I was like, whoa. And she had all sorts of accoutrement to go with it. I have no idea what she spent on it, but I have to clean it out. They are difficult to clean out, but that's what summer's for. And I thought, I called her and she said, yeah, it was $200. She had used it once and they didn't want to use it anymore because they were traveling. And I was like, wow. And she was 5 minutes from my house. So I picked it up. I thought, I'm going to go ahead and get it because over the course of the entire winter to grow enough lettuce, I think it's a good investment. So with the one that I have, the one I picked up, and these, I am hoping we can grow enough food for next winter, grow enough greens, not food, but grow enough greens to get us through next winter. I'd like to try parsley. I'd like to try some herbs. To have fresh basil in the winter is such a treat. Um, so that's kind of my summer project, is to try and figure out how to get us fresh greens by not going to the grocery store next winter. So wish me luck. And if anybody tries this, could you let me know how you do? This is the garden that I was telling you about. Um, the water reservoir is here. There's a pump in it. These all have the capability of putting out a head of lettuce. So when you count them all up, we could do pretty well. They, this is what they look like when, and then there's a pump in the base and it circulates water all through here. And these are your lights. So we're going to try this for next year, but I don't know, Facebook Marketplace, $200. I think it was a good deal. It works. It's fine. This also came, I don't have this. This is a little starter kit, and you can put your little seed packets in there and get them going before you pop them in here. Um, those on their website are like $100. It's plastic, folks. It's plastic. And then this is where you add your water. So you have this little guy right there, and you add your water there, and it works by, it pretty much is self-contained, which I like. But we'll keep everybody posted.